In the heart of Louisiana, a dense and foreboding swamp known as the Bayou of Shadows lay hidden from the prying eyes of civilization. Its murky waters whispered eerie tales of lost souls and restless spirits, but a group of adventurous friends, fueled by youthful bravado, dared to venture into its depths. The friends, Owen, Lily, and Miles, were drawn to the mystique of the Bayou of Shadows, captivated by its haunting beauty. Armed with nothing but a canoe and a dim flashlight, they set out on a moonlit night, the water reflecting the silvery glow from above. The thick, oppressive air wrapped around them like a suffocating blanket as they navigated the twisting channels. As Owen, Lily, and Miles glided deeper into the swamp, the stillness was shattered by the chorus of unseen creatures. Strange, guttural croaks echoed through the murky darkness, and the gnarled branches overhead seemed to reach down like skeletal fingers, trying to grasp their souls. Unease settled over the group, but they pressed on, dismissing their fears as mere superstition. The moon disappeared behind a blanket of ominous clouds, plunging the swamp into an impenetrable darkness. The friends strained their eyes to discern the path ahead. The only sound was the rhythmic paddling of the canoe, cutting through the thick, soupy water. Shadows danced on the periphery of their vision, and an unsettling silence enveloped them like a shroud. Suddenly, the canoe hit an unseen obstacle, jolting Owen, Lily, and Miles from their uneasy trance. An otherworldly moan echoed through the swamp, and the friends exchanged nervous glances. Panic threatened to take hold, but they forced a strained laughter, convincing themselves it was just the wind playing tricks. As they continued, the air thickened with an oppressive energy. Strange whispers rustled through the reeds, and the water beneath the canoe seemed to churn with unseen agitation. Owen, Lily, and Miles exchanged fearful glances, realizing that the swamp held secrets darker than they could have imagined. Their flashlight flickered, casting long, distorted shadows on the twisted trees surrounding them. Panic crept in as the feeble light revealed glimpses of grotesque figures lurking in the shadows. Misshapen forms with hollow eyes watched them from the banks, and skeletal hands reached out from the water, trailing icy fingers along the sides of the canoe. A dissonant symphony of ghostly wails and phantom footsteps echoed through the swamp. And Owen, Lily, and Miles paddled faster, their hearts pounding in sync with the unnatural cadence. The once familiar channels now seemed to twist and contort, leading them deeper into the heart of the Bayou of Shadows, a place where the living were unwelcome. A blood-curdling scream pierced the night as the canoe abruptly came to a halt. In the suffocating darkness, they realized they were surrounded by a congregation of spectral figures. Glowing eyes stared at them from the murky depths, and ghastly whispers seemed to seep into their very souls. With trembling hands, they shone the fading flashlight on the water, revealing twisted faces, contorted in eternal agony. Owen, Lily, and Miles, paralyzed with terror, felt cold fingers caress their skin as the phantoms encroached. Desperation set in, and they plunged their paddles into the water, propelling the canoe through the night. But the swamp seemed to resist their escape, its spectral inhabitants pulling them back with unseen hands. As the last glimmer of the flashlight died, Owen, Lily, and Miles were swallowed by the impenetrable darkness, their terrified screams merging with the mournful cries of the Bayou of Shadows. To this day, the swamp keeps its secrets, and those who dare to enter its depths are swallowed by the same shadows that haunt their dreams. The Bayou of Shadows remains, a timeless graveyard for those who underestimated the ancient darkness that lurks within its murky waters.